Hello friends, mediocre golfer David here, and today I wanted to talk to you about the differences between the two GPS apps I use to track shots and score, Golfpad and Voicecaddie. First, let's tee up Voicecaddie, as I've only started using this app this year when I picked up the Voicecaddie TC9 watch. Pro number 1, the watch counts my swing and location without any user input. Super helpful and speeds up the game for a forgetful person like myself. And when you leave the green, it asks to confirm the number of strokes and putts. This is very useful in the moment and while it's fresh in your mind. And also very easy to correct or adjust. The con here is that it doesn't track clubs. Pro number 2, everything loads quickly, and if you remember to download a course before leaving for your round, it's even faster. I actually forgot to download the course for this round that you're seeing. And I didn't start GPS tracking until I got to the green because I forgot. But I was still able to access it all, and everything was smooth sailing after that. The con is that while the app and the watch talk, you don't really use your phone during the round, and thus editing shots and locations after the fact are very cumbersome. Pro number 3, if you're just practicing on the range, you can track swing tempo. The watch will also track tee shot tempo on course, unless you turn that off. The con, they don't have all the newest courses, and the user interface and swipe method on the watch can be frustrating when you have sausage fingers like me. All right, now let's tee up Golfpad, an app that I've been using since 2016. And in 2017, they developed club tags, much like game golf, if you can remember those. You put tags on the grip and were able to use the NFC tap on your phone to log shots and clubs. I bought and used these tags for 2.5 seasons. Sometimes they worked very well, sometimes they didn't. I stopped using them in the end because I found myself more and more frustrated. They ended up taking way too long after a shot trying to set the club and location. So I ended up going back to using the native interface. Pro number 1, club tracking. This is critical to dial in club distances, and if you're in a non-tournament round, Golfpad can provide much better suggested clubs and strategy. The con is Golfpad calculates these suggested clubs based on total distance. So if you blade a certain club a couple times, that can dramatically affect an average and thus club recommendations. Pro number 2, stat tracking. The data is much more in depth. The con, I don't really know how to use that to improve other than knowing already I'm a very mediocre golfer. And I already know I suck at putting. Pro number 3, the user interface is much cleaner. Everything is easy to find from the landing screen and very fast. The con, I really don't have one for that. I do prefer satellite imagery, and this is the default setting for Golfpad. Voicecaddie can display the same, but you have to select that option every time, and it doesn't individualize the whole image. So sometimes it shows left to right, top to bottom, or right to left. Golfpad always displays the image left to right. Now, judging by these side-to-side comparisons, I am a little surprised at how consistent they each are in location accuracy. The only reason Golfpad is longer off the tee is because I don't stand exactly where I teed up and track that shot. I think that takes a little longer and annoys playing partners. Sometimes I forget, so I stand at the back of the box to watch others swing, and other times I remember when I get back to the cart, so I tag it there. After all this, I'm gonna 4-putt this comparison and say I can't think of one as better than the other. But if I absolutely had to choose, I'd give the slightest advantage to Golfpad. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And DM me if you're ever in Colorado and want to tee it up.